Hello everybody, it's me, Pierre here, and you might be like, oh my god, your microphone, it sounds very good right now. Why does my hand stop tracking up here? I am using my G2 again. I got it to work. For some reason, let me know if anybody else is having this problem in the let me know in the comments if you guys are having this problem with the G2 as well, where for some reason I'm finding it harder and harder to run on my computer because of I blame Windows 11 for it, because they said, you know, they're going to be getting rid of it soon and stuff, and Windows Mixed Reality hasn't even gotten an update since February 2023. 2023, I think it was. Yeah, 2023. February 2023 was its last update. And I noticed I've been crashing on my G2 a lot too. And you might be like, why did I stop using my Vive then if that one doesn't crash? It doesn't crash, and OLED is beautiful, but the G2 literally has everything over it except for tracking and OLED. Everything else on the G2 is just far better, and it was driving me super insane, and I wanted to go back to my G2 so bad after using the Vive for as long as I already have. And I noticed in videos it's really hard to edit my voice down because the microphone that I put on it might not be as bad as the one that it has, but it's still not good, and it's nowhere near as good as the G2 or the Valve Index microphones. So here I am back on my G2. Why am I back on my G2? Speak of the devil, my tracking literally just broke. I want to know how funky that's gonna look on OBS. Well, not OBS, but on when I edit this video. When I go to edit this video, I want to know how funky that's gonna look. I notice my legs are now standing up a little higher. I'm worried that it fucked up my play space now. I need play space mover. I need to download that. Hold on. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, thank God. It remembered where I was. It lost tracking for a second there. That's actually such a speak of a devil move. Am I going to say that the G2 is the best at tracking? No, it's not even as good as the Quest 2s. But is it as bad as when I used to use my G2 all the time? If you've seen my videos, as many tracking problems as I'm having now with it. I was listening to a video on how to make the G2's tracking a bit better, because maybe it's a different light bulb or something that I put in, or something, like a light that is fucking with it. I turned off one of my lights and kept only one on, which is over there. So this is actually a pretty dark spot that I'm in. It's not light at all. It's not very, it's very dark. Just checking if I'm still recording after that little hiccup, but, I am, right? Yeah. So, the problem that I'm having is that the G2's tracking, I feel like, is just getting worse and worse over time the more it doesn't get updated. So right now I'm using it because I actually prefer it over the tracking. I'm not saying that the tracking's bad, by the way. Base station tracking is superior. It is better than the G2's. But I am choosing a better VR experience over the Vive ones. I'm not joking. The Vive ones have been causing me nothing but fucking pain ever since I've used them. They are hard to use, they're not fun to use, and I dare say it, that the fucking G2 controllers are better in every way over the fucking Vive ones. Don't tell me that they're built like a brick, because if you haven't seen my video, it broke so fucking easily. Very easy. And for even more further proof, if you want to check out my Vive One video, I even show proof that the G2 controller, and let me tell you, I threw it, and I have video evidence of it, didn't even fucking break, and these rings are flimsy, but yet these controllers can last a fucking Mach 10 throw at the fucking ceiling and bounce all over the floor, and they're still working and they're still fine. The Vive one, I smacked it once off my desk and it wasn't even fucking that hard, and the whole top flew off, and then it lost tracking, kind of like just happened there. Actually, my arm, I did throw my arm back, see, and it kind of gets stuck. I'm used to base station tracking now, so I'm kind of forget, and then it doesn't track up here, see. If you go over here, though, it'll track fine, so you can still, like, do a wave with the G2, it's just as long as you're over it on your side a little bit, if you want to raise your arms up. But what I'm trying to say is the G2 tracking is really not that fucking bad, and I am fine going back to it over the Vive. Because the Vive, I'm gonna say it again, gives me problems with its headphones, because playing Beat Saber is probably the worst thing you could do with a Vive. It has the worst headphones for it, and the controllers you always hit yourself with. You hit them together and you always hit yourself. If you play Beat Saber like me, it's not efficient, it's not good, and I advise you to get index controllers if you have base stations, so you can have a better Beat Saber and VR chat experience. Because I must say it again, the reason why people told me that I'm wrong about the Vive ones in VR chat is because, but you could do emotes better. But I can do emotes just fine with the G2 as well, but that's besides the point. Yes, it is easy, I'll give you that. It is very easy to do emotes on the Vive ones, but does that make it 100% better in VR chat? No, because all they do is cramp my fucking hands so bad. I go to fly a jet, I have to squeeze every button on the fucking controller and then try and figure out whatever the fuck I'm doing on the touchpad. And here's the worst part. They're not friendly to small hands at all. Don't use Vive wands if you have very small hands like me, because I'm telling you right the fuck now, it is the worst time you'll ever have. I have to hold on to those with dear life when I'm playing Beat Saber, and I've almost thrown them many times. Luckily, there's a lanyard on it, because I let it go, because I can't hold it. I can't fucking hold the Vive ones. They're too heavy, they're too big, they're unreasonable, they are not fun to use at all. This is Pira, stay cool, and stay the fuck out of my fridge, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. God, my avatar looks cool in this world. Anyway, bye-bye.